morning. Welcome to my first vlog week ever. I figured the first full week of January would be a great time to try it. So we're doing a January Jumpstart, and I was actually sick all last week, so it's like a full new year reset for me. I actually lost the little mini mic that goes with this camera, so I have to go pick that up soon. I hope you can hear me well. Sometimes I cover the mic. I don't know exactly where it is, but I'm doing my little morning habit stack that I always do on the way to the gym. During my walk, I listened to an inspiring podcast today. I'm listening to Transform with Sammy Clark and Sammy Spalter. It's one of my favorites. And I have my beta-alanine and electrolytes. The beta-alanine gives me a lot of energy for the gym. I have also been loving, I'm really on my form game. I'm becoming a true form girly because I actually just got a workout set from them for the first time, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So I'll wear that one day this week and show you. But what I really wanted to say is I'm loving the gym workouts. So I'm freezing, so I'm gonna finish drinking this and I will share more about it in a bit. We're adding 5 more pounds onto each side than I've been doing. Okay, I just finished my workout and came into this little studio. I have a lot of thoughts. Ooh, it's hot in the gym today. A few thoughts that I had that I kind of wanted to share while I stretch a little bit. I'm in like the beginning phases of a strength training journey. This is the most consistent I think I've ever been with like a straight gym routine where I'm self-motivating in the gym, learning about hypertrophy and all that. And which, if you don't know what that is, I can explain. I think it's very easy when you're in the gym with just you, yourself, and I, to talk yourself out of a workout, and kind of the way that I've been talking myself back into it is I catch myself being like, just give 100% of what you have today. And on a normal day, I end up realizing I can give 100%. I can do the one more set. I just need to take another 20 seconds to rest and I'll be fine, like stop being dramatic. And I can usually give 100%. And then some other days, you know those days where like you literally cannot give 100% for one reason or another. Sometimes it's your menstrual cycle, whatever the reason is. Then at least you're giving 100% of what you have to give that day, and it all compounds, right? So it's like at least you showed up. Even if it's a shitty session, like the work is gonna compound along the way. If we are so all or nothing, like we have to be perfect, that's when I end up, like I get really discouraged when I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing this right. I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself. And that's usually when I stop going to the gym and go back to my classes or whatever. But I just keep telling myself, like, at least you're doing it. And like the more times you try and the more times you do it, like right now you were in the making of building more strength to be able to do it better in a couple months from now. And I can't wait to finally see that progress. And the other thing that's helping me is this Form app that I keep raving about. And I'm getting the feeling that they're not really prioritizing like the gym workouts. And I feel like it's one of those situations where in a few months or a year, they're gonna be like, oh, like that was fun. I hope it's not like that, because you know the Sweat app by Kayla Itsinas, or however you say her name? That is such a good app for the gym, and they're so reliable. Like I feel like one of my best friends has been using it since college, like maybe for 10 years, and it's so reliable. So I hope Form keeps up with these gym workouts, because the difference that I find is the warm-up and the finisher are guided. So it's like you're doing a class almost. And that finisher was 20 minutes that I just did. So it was 2 like really hard circuits at the end of a workout. So realistically, that's when I usually teeter off if they were telling me to do that at the end of the workout. Like there's a high chance I would have half-assed it, but because she was doing it along with me, I got a really good workout in. But I like to do my own thing at the gym because I like to listen to my own music, listen to my own podcasts, so I like the do-it-yourself portion as well. But I also like that it's like video format. When they talk you through the exercises, it's not just a GIF. They do the weight recommendations, whatever. So it's really helping me stay consistent because of that finisher doing along with her. I love. And I think sometimes you just have to find like the person you connect with or the vibe aesthetic that you connect with. And I really love everything Form is doing. So well, I really got a sweat, and honestly when I walked in today I was like, it's really hot. It's snowing today, so I think they cranked up the heaters. It's already late, so I'm gonna go work from home from their little co-working space, and I really should shower, but I want to do a full everything shower. Don't judge me. So I'm gonna do some work here just to get out of the apartment because Ethan's also working from home. And then I'll do a full everything shower later. Don't judge me. If we're gonna be spending the whole week together, I'm gonna be re-wearing clothes, and there's gonna be some things that you learn about me. And sometimes you just gotta go right into work before you shower, okay? If you judge me, you'll lose privileges of how vulnerable I'm being. I'm a tomato. Sign of a good workout. Show us the new water filter. What is the brand called?
Clearwater, I think.
And where'd you find it?
I did a little bit of research, and ChatGPT was helpful. And I just wanted to find something that filtered out more toxins than the Brita, more contaminants. And this seemed to filter out a lot more, plus PFAS, which is polyfluorinated alkaline substances, which is an emerging contaminant shown to be very harmful, increasingly more so, and it's in most of the drinking water in America, shown by the EPA recent studies.
Okay, show us the unboxing.
So it's just a regular filter. It's nothing that special. I mean, a regular pitcher, right? Similar to any other pitcher.
Oh. But it filters better somehow?
But
the technology?
The filters themselves are better technology. So my guess is that they're going to seem a little bit more like hefty, because when you're thinking about a filter, it's more effective. It has to have more technology in it, right? More whatever is absorbing, changing the chemistry. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, it's definitely more hefty. Scan for instructions. Move for use.
Okay, I must shower immediately while he's set up. Okay, finally showered. I love when there's a task at work where you can multitask, and a lot of my job is listening to podcasts and taking notes on the episode to then advise what clips I pull for content. So I had to get some wedding stuff done, or I wanted to get some wedding stuff done. So I listened to 2 episodes that I now need to go make clips of. I have a bunch of work to do, but that's what I was doing there. I was listening to 2 episodes while I nailed down my vision for florals for my wedding. It is so crazy how once you enter wedding year, and honestly, I feel like no matter how many months out you are from the wedding, once you are in the actual year, it is such a wake-up call. And it just gets so real. I think for someone like me who had almost a year and 11 months, basically 2-year engagement I'm having, the one downfall of it is like anytime you have anxiety or stress over the wedding, you're like, oh my God, is this gonna last me the next 2 years? And you just kind of like catastrophize. But now it's almost getting to the fun and exciting part because we're getting more into the detailed decisions where it's just like real and fun, and the main logistics are done. We're still nailing in guest list. I have to do save the dates. Those 2 things are like pressing urgent. And what's also pressing urgent is we're trying to nail in our room blocks for the hotels. And then we have to figure out where everyone's staying. And then my planner will handle transportation. But we're in like the nitty gritty of all of that. I have a tasting coming up, a makeup trial. It's just getting very real, but there's a lot to do. But now that it's in this year, I just know it's gonna fly by and I can get a little more excited about it. I feel like when you're far out, it's just kind of like annoying work. And now it's like, okay, in literally 9 months, it'll be here. So I'm just dying to get a lot of these logistics out of the way, because then the rest is like the signage and the guest book and like stuff like that. Anyway, that was my little break in the day. Now I'm just gonna work for the rest of the day. I do not endorse working from the couch. Actually, a huge goal of mine has been to leave the apartment or work from the desk, but Ethan's WeWork is inactive or something, so he's been working from home and now we share. So he has the desk today. He has left, so we are moving. It is so dark out already. It's only 5 o'clock. I guess I'll start by standing. I'm so tempted to sit after a leg day today, but the whole desk is already risen, so we might as well go with it for now. Anyway, I just finished sending over assets to one of my clients, Elizabeth. I don't know if you'll listen to her podcast. It's called The Wellness Process. She's one of my clients, so I just sent her social clips for her episode that's going live tomorrow. Quickly pivot to a few things I need to do for my client, Melissa Wood Health. I already completed assets. We work like further out in advance kind of per episode. And she sent over some edits. So I'm just gonna I do have to cook at some point. Just like we ran out of protein from last night, so I'm gonna quickly air fry some pork chops, but we have, I'm pretty sure, enough veggies. And if we don't, like, he's screwed. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is I have been in my cooking era. I've been loving cooking. I'm loving finding new recipes. I got really bored of, like, making the same things every time I cooked. And I've been loving, like, I kind of go about it by picking a protein and then a vegetable that I'm, like, in the mood for or whatever. Like, haven't had this in a while, been eating too much meat, I want to do fish, whatever the case is. And then I'll go on TikTok and, like, find recipes for the protein and find recipes for the vegetable or the grain, whatever, and I'll make some sort of grain and veggie dish and some sort of protein, and they're separate, and throw it into a bowl. And I've just been like loving it, especially in the winter, because you can use the Instant Pot. We can turn the oven on because we're not scared of it overheating in here during the summer. So I've just been having some fun cooking. But I do just want to get this done real quick before I do that. And then I'm hoping to get even more done. I think I'm going to work a little late, just like from the couch later, get a head start on some assets that I have due Thursday, because I've never done vlog week before, and tomorrow I'm going to be editing a bunch, and I have a meeting with my wedding planner. I just want to like get as ahead as possible today. So let's go. Figure out what I'm making when it's like after a work day, something kind of quick, and later in the week, because I already meal prepped yesterday a little bit. It's only Monday. What am I saying later in the week? Usually when I meal prep on a Sunday, it lasts nights and nights, but it didn't. So basically what I do is I kind of take a look around. I have pork chops. I have a little bit of spinach left. I have a thing of broccoli. I have carrots. I have a pepper, I have onion. So I kind of like brainstorm, and I will literally put in ChatGPT, or I'll go on TikTok and be like broccoli, pepper, onion dish, and I'll find something and get inspired. And then like before you know it, I've made something. Or I do a really terrible job and I make everything like as simple as can be, and I'm just like throw it in a bowl and put some like chili crunch on it. So I'm deciding between those two options. I'm going to go do some research, and I will be back.
And then eventually you run out of things to make you like I genuinely don't give a shit. It's so fair. And because we have a very high level. But like
I cannot wait to one day have a nicer kitchen situation to film out of, but I love cooking. So what do we have going on here? I'm putting goat cheese in these veggies, and then I'm gonna put some almonds in, and then we have some pork chops going. And I'm gonna try to just like relax for the rest of the night. I got so much work done today, like a lot of work done. I gotta edit this all day tomorrow, so, this will probably be an easy, quicker edit than I think. But I'm trying to just like be really smart about how I approach vlog week. I don't want to burn out. But let me know if you guys also liked the video I did the other day. The like sit down video I did, 10 healthy habits. I love making content like that, and I'm able to get really ahead. Like batch 4 videos a day. I get really excited to post them. So let me know if you like that kind of content from me. And I'm gonna finish chefing this up, and we'll see you in the morning.